It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Arizona. Good afternoon, passport holders. Today is November 11th, 2015, day 376 of the vlogs. And it's been a rough day for me already. So I went and did the editing and noticed that shots weren't lined up. A couple of shots were completely corrupted. So you guys got a super short vlog today up there. So I'm sorry about that. Like, I don't know what happened to some of these files. It is bizarre that it happened this way. But yeah, so today is going to be all about continuing the waiting game and getting a bunch of the stuff out of the room and into the storage unit. I'm not going to move everything quite yet. The big stuff, the TV, the TV stand, things like that, that'll stick around until Friday morning. But the other stuff that's in the closet, that stuff can all get packed up. The mail definitely can get handled and put back. So I'm going to do the first round of stuff, which is going to be like work clothes, interview clothes, a fan, a couple other random things. Those will all go over, and I will grab some lunch at Del Taco. Hope you guys are having a good day. Let's get it started. Bye-bye, dress clothes. See ya. Well, who knows when next. Alright, stuff, stay here, be good. Well, lunch is done now. I'm debating on the timing of everything at this point. So, I probably should do one more run to the storage unit today, but by the time I get done with triaging my inbox and handling something on the channel that I need to fix, it's probably going to be 3:15, 3:30, 3:45. And at that point, it starts to become rush hour on the part of the 10 that I'm going to have to drive on if I'm going back over there. So I'm debating whether or not I do that now, rearrange things. I don't know. And so after that, after the storage unit access that I have closes at 7 p.m. So I could do it after-ish rush hour. I don't know. I gotta get that room squared away. But at some point today, I also have to tackle the mailbox. I've got a huge box and bag in my car of mail that I need to go through and shred and respond to if there's anything that I need to respond to. I think there's a wedding invitation in there. Hopefully Nate knew that I was traveling. And Nate knew that I was traveling. He just needed to figure out whether or not I was coming to his wedding. And I told him multiple times I was, so maybe I'm going to Nate's wedding. All that said, the waiting game does continue. So, yeah, I'll start to cross this stuff off one thing after another. Well, guys, I wish that this was a triumphant, oh my gosh, kind of clip, but it's not. So I did hear back from the company that I was out in LA to interview with earlier this week, and it's not a yes, but it's not a no either. Basically, what they're looking to do in the immediate future is to continue to interview folks, and because of the fact that I had this job offer on the table, we accelerated the process, right? Instead of allowing it to take the whole of this week, they wanted to get me an answer sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, there's a real possibility that offer has expired, and I'm trying now to salvage it. I'm not sure if that's going to even be possible, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. So there's not much more I can do at this point, right? They just want to meet with more people, and there's nothing I can do. I know that Rocco and Bridget and Richard all said very nice things about me. They're amazing people and amazing friends, and I appreciate the fact that they took the time out of their days, and on top of that they have offered additional support even after the fact, right? I loved getting to work with each of the three of them. They're crazy intelligent, and I would do anything the same way that they have for me on this situation. So yeah, try not to get too bummed, but yeah, I may be back at square one here regarding the job search all the way around, which is a massive bummer, but is what it is. There's not much more I can do, right? I'm making the best decisions with the information that I had on hand at the time. And who knows, maybe this job offer from last week is salvageable and it'll come through tomorrow, and yeah. But any which way, don't be bummed for me, guys. It's just more work to be done. After staying up most of the night to work on an additional project for the company that basically said they wanted more time, I sent over my thing. I legitimately fell asleep in this chair last night at around 5 a.m. I just was working my face off. Like that's what this requires at this point in my mind. Bringing even more value, proving that I am incredibly involved in this space and incredibly intelligent. But I sent that off, and I noticed that I didn't record a goodnight clip. So today's vlog starts immediately after this clip. But I have to say thank you guys for your time and your attention. As always, I sincerely appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.